I took this sell trade on 251S index using this simple market approach, and the signal was shared with my VIP members. So what was my market analysis? I was able to predict the sells at this point. You can see moving in good profit, and the trade has been secured. I've moved my stop loss below my entry, and I've taken partials in the trade. So what's my market analysis? I was able to see this trade opportunity. Firstly, I went to the weekly time frame, as always do. Start from the higher time frame whenever I want to look at trade opportunities. Whenever I want to analyze the market, start from the higher time frame. It can be the weekly time frame, it can be the monthly time frame, it can be the daily time frame. So here, start from the weekly time frame to analyze this index, and you can tell that the market is reacting on a key level of resistance, which we got at this point. We had this resistance level at this zone, so we've seen past market reaction on this level, because analysis is basically using past market move or market reaction to predict future market reaction. So we got the past market reactions on this level as a resistance. On the approach of this level, the market rejected, got the sells to the downside. The same thing happened at this point the second time. The third time, market rejected on the test of this key level. So at this point, the market broke out of this resistance level, turned to support. Basically, like there was a breakout at the zone. The market couldn't sell on the test of this level, as it has always sold on it. As we got at this zone, the market didn't sell on the test of this level. The market gave us a break of this level. There was a breakout at this point. So on this breakout, you're supposed to get the retest on it as a broken level of resistance, turned to support, then the buys to the upside. You're supposed to get the break and retest of this level. The break, the retest, then the buys to the upside, resistance, broken, turned to support. But the market failed to give us that move. We got the break below this level. This level has turned back to a resistance. It has turned to resistance again. So on the test of this level again as a resistance, the market failed to sell. We had a couple of indecisive moves at this level. This level was not respected. So for the market to break below this level without giving us a retest for the buys to the upside, still came back to the same level again, broke above it without giving us the retest on it as a resistance. Then the sells to the downside, a move of this kind, couldn't give us a retest of this kind. So we had the last break at this point. The market broke below this level the third time, would say, because he couldn't buy from the same level again. We got this strong bearish pressure at this point, this bearish engulfing candle. This is a weekly time frame, let's not forget. So we had a very strong bearish week at this point. So we got the market to break below this level as a resistance. So my expectations was for the market to give us a retest of this key level. Remember, this level has been identified already, so we have to wait for market reaction on it with some couple of confirmations to look out for trade opportunities, look out for sell opportunities on it. So we got the clear break at this point, this bearish engulfing candle that broke below this level. So this candlestick formation was a bearish signal, a bearish price action move, because it indicated that there are a lot of bearish strengths in the market for the weekly time frame to close in this manner, this bearish form. So the next 2 weeks we had that followed up with this last bearish week, this bearish engulfing candle today. The next 2 weeks that we had formed this little bearish move. Then we got this bullish move that pushed back to the upside. So for the market to push back to the upside, we are likely to get the retest on this key level that we identified. My expectations was for the market to give a retest on this level for proper sales on this index, for proper sales in the coming days and weeks on 251S index. So we got the retest basically, which I was expecting. We got the retest at this point on the weekly time frame. So I went to the daily time frame to have a clear view of the market. So in daily time frame, you can see that we got a test on this level, a clear test on this identified key level at this zone. The market sold to the downside. So I was waiting for a proper sell formation, a proper bearish formation to take my sells on this index, which we got basically. Market started creating this lower highs formation, and when we check our retracement level for confirmations, a Fibonacci retracement level from the swing highs to the swing lows, we can tell that this is swing highs at this point, this is swing lows. We can tell that the market rejected on the 50.0 retracement level, which is a good retracement point as well. We have this 1.8 retracement level and the 50.0 retracement level, the two major retracement zones in the market. So we got the retracement on the 50.0 level, which is good as well. So we are getting the sells at this point. So I have to look out for market formations to short this index at this point. On how we've got the rejection from this zone, I was expecting a continuation of these sells. We got the rejection, then we got this bullish retracement. We got this retracement at this point. This bullish candle formation. We got the retracement at this zone. So I was looking out for confirmations to short this index. So I went to the 4-hour time frame, and on the 4-hour time frame, we had a key level, basically an order block level, which I identified here. We had this bearish order block at this zone. There's a bearish order block at this point. So my expectations were for the market to test this bearish order block after this reversal formation we had at this point, this double top formation we had at this zone, adding to the break of this ascending channel here, the break of this ascending channel, right? You can say that an uptrend, a mini uptrend on the 4-hour time frame, right? So we got this breakout to the downside, then we got a formation, this bearish order block formation. So my expectations was for the market to give a retest of this bearish order block for the sales to the downside. So we got the test at this point, basically, but not really a proper test here. We got the test at this zone, but not really a proper test. But the market still rejected on the test of this level. We got this little sales to the downside. So I was still expecting a proper test of this bearish order block for the proper sells, for more sells basically on this index, because I'm expecting a long-term sell on 25-1S index. So we got the retest at this zone, we got the proper retest at this point, and this retest came with a formation, a continuation pattern formation. This is a rising wedge, which is a continuation pattern. The market is already in a downtrend. We have already started getting this lower high structure. Market has shifted from an uptrend basically to a downtrend, and this lower lows formation at this point. So I ended more confirmations to short this index. So I matched up the retracement level at this zone from the swing highs here to the swing lows, and we can tell that the market rejected on the 61.8 retracement level, which we got at this zone. You can see this 1.8 retracement level here. It's clearly seen when we zoom in the chart. You can see it at this point. Let's identify it. So we got this 1.8 level here. So we can tell the market retraced on this level, and we're getting the rejection, we're getting the sales to the downside. And on this ascending channel formation, I was expecting a breakout of it, which we got at this point. It's clearly seen on the 1-hour time frame. We had an ascending channel formation, which is a continuation pattern like I mentioned earlier. So this ascending channel formation got broken. So I needed the market to break out of a particular low for me to take my sales. So on the break of this ascending channel, we had a low formation at this point. I was just going from time frame to time frame, analyzing. This is a top analysis basically. So every time frame matters. So I was analyzing each and every time frame to have a clear analysis and a clear view on this index. So we had a low at this point. So my mind was, if the market can break below this low, the market from there, if you can get a break below this swing low, it's a candlestick close below it, I'll be shorting this index. So we got a clear break at this point with this bearish engulfing candle formation at this zone. We had a bearish engulfing candle formation without a wick. So I was expecting the market to sell from this zone. I asked my members to short 25-1S index at this point, and because you're moving in good profits, I've taken partials and I've moved my stop loss below my entry to be safe in the trade. You can see my stop loss is below my entry, and I'll be closing more positions on the end of this video. I didn't set any TP level. This is my TP level at this zone, my TP level, because we had this key level, this level of support at this point. When we move the chart, you can tell that the market reacted on this level in the past as a key level, as a support. So likely to still get a market reaction on this level. So this is my manual TP level. So I'll be closing more positions on the end of this video, and I'm still saving the trade. My stop loss is below my entry, so that's why I took the sell trade on 25-1S index. I'm moving in good profit basically, and long-term sales expected on 25-1S index. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this trade review and market analysis. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. To my returning viewers, I appreciate the support for engaging my videos. It really means a lot, guys. Let's do more, and do have enough of it. Peace.